Greetings, family. This is your lady, Timitres_Mercy. I hope all you are all well. I'm back again with the story from the previous. I'm continuing from the previous story. As I was explaining about where I went with my partner, my ex then. And then we did what we have to do, and then now I'm on a waiting of going to initiation. Remember, family, it was during the time of lockdown, because I remember clearly it was lockdown level 5. So apparently then he has to raise some money for me to start my training. And then while in the process of that training, I remember the lady called me, and then as much as I was struggling financially with the, like I explained earlier on the previous video, that even the food I couldn't even provide. I remember the lady called me and I went to her place. It's a walking distance, it's not far. And I went to her place, and when I got there, she offered to give me something so then I can buy some stuff that I need in the house for the kids. While we still there, and then some guy came in, of which she said that guy, he was her cousin. So it was late. It was around in the afternoon, like not really afternoon, at night, around 8. And then as the guy was supposed to go, I guess, and then she asked the guy that he could give us a lift to drop us where I was staying, because I think I was with my daughter, my firstborn. And then okay, we spoke during that time when we were sitting. The guy, he said to me that, you know what, you are a gifted person, you are given, blah blah blah, you were chosen, stuff like that, and he said things and whatnot, of which I didn't have a problem, and yeah, that's okay. And then now we have to go. Then he gave us a lift, and then when the time he's dropping me by my gate, and then he asked my numbers innocently, so I did give the number with no hesitation, because I could see it's a cousin, and then it's one of those one of the people, the group people, like as we are, the spiritually gifted people, like it's one of us, and then of which trusting that some of the things he might guide me and the sister, the cousin. So then taking my number, the guy took my number. Okay, we started chatting. It was on WhatsApp, or it was calls. I didn't have a problem. Remember during that time, family, my ex, it's no, he knows or had a relationship, kind of relationship, not a personal relationship, but the relationship of knowing the person, the lady, of which she is a traditional healer. So then now I'm communicating with the guy, and now I'm not sure if my ex knows that there is communication between me and the guy, of which for me it was just the communication, nothing else. But then it triggered, there was a time whereby I was just talking about this guy with my ex. We were sitting and talking about this guy with my ex, because this guy was like, I want to help you in regard of accommodation. Maybe you move out of that place, because now you're even struggling even to pay rent and then so then you can be in the place where you are not stressful and all that. um Fine, I thought about it, but I was not really comfortable with that, because if ever a guy could offer you a place to stay with your kids and then offer that he will support you, family, it has to be paid out somehow. Like, there must be payment. The payment that I might not be actually able to afford them, literally. What kind of a payment could it be? Let's continue. Then, when I'm busy talking about this guy that he's offering a place, I'm telling my ex, and my ex is like, okay, in which manner? I'm like, no, I think he's just trying to help. But I haven't agreed on that yet, because I'm still thinking about the consequences of that. Like, especially if this person is a married man and all that. But I need to talk to him and then hear him out. Why is he offering this kind of help? Finally, when I'm still in that idea of talking to him, there comes a time where the guy, he calls, and then after calling, he comes to my place. There he is. He brings the kind of the grocery. Since it's a lockdown, and I don't have money, then he's bringing some food that will last us for as long as, much longer, maybe until the lockdown is over and stuff. Okay, fine. As much as I needed help, I wouldn't resist. I wouldn't refuse to take help or say, no, I don't need this or what. I needed that. So then I asked him, okay, what is this about? And all this help and what? Does your sister, your cousin, know that you are talking to me? Apparently, he didn't tell the sister that he's talking to me. And me too, I didn't just explain what is happening. I thought maybe it was something that they agreed that when you will help where you can. Because now they were even talking about, he was even talking about the goat for umsebenzi, the goat for when you go for initiation. I think it's the procedure that you need to have a goat that they need to, I don't know, to do the ritual thing and stuff. I don't know, inviting the ancestors or whatnot, stuff like that. I'm like, okay, so how do you help on that? Did you tell your sister and all that? Like, I'm still going to talk to the sister about that. So, okay, fine. Me not knowing, I called the sister afterwards and like, this person, so and so, he offered to help with the goat, of which the goat, it cost about 2,000 rand. So, but then I guess she was somehow surprised, and went to him and asked that you said you want to help and all that, and the guy, I think, agreed. But then behind everything, I've realized that there was some kind of game that I was being played on, because I spoke to the guy about this whole thing. He's pushing that I have to move to a place. He does not mind to buy me a place, of which the place, it will cost him about 100 and something K. So for me, it's like, even if I'm that blessed or lucky, but this does not sound good. So be clean. As much as they say this whole thing, when you do them, you need to be clean, purity, purified. You are not supposed to engage into sex for, as I was guided, for them, elderly or ancestors, so that they can work through you, your dreams, your spirit. Like, you need to be purified. So I cannot be doing this because I needed to do things right for my ancestors and for myself. Remember, I need to respect my body. I need to respect my ancestors because I need to finish what I have started in a manner that it's a good way and a perfect way, not in double ups or something. I need to do it right. So I was like, no, if ever that's the case, then rather not to do this whole thing of accommodation for me. I will be fine where I am. I will be okay. Because I'm not going to be able to find myself being forced to sleep with you whereas I don't want to, or have a relationship with you whereas I don't want to. Then it comes a problem. I went to my ex and I told my ex, this is what happened to this person. I spoke to him and this is what happened and all that. But family, these three people, my ex, the lady, and her cousin, they were the people that I don't know, because even today I cannot tell. But it seems like there was something that they were planning to do with me, about me. I don't know, out of my concern or what. There's this thing of when you are spiritually gifted and they can see, because they will say you are powerful. The guy will say, the cousin of the lady will say you are powerful. Even my ex, they will say you are powerful, and when you are not supposed to be trained by anyone because of this and that and that and that and that, like whole lot of things and stuff like that. Because someone, if you will just be trained by anyone, that person might even get hurt and somehow. Okay, fine. Normally I know literally that if ever I do I can be angry or whatsoever and stuff like that, I know that normally the person that angered me will be in trouble. But then I don't want to dwell on that. So it's when I realized that there must be something that these people, they were planning to do or use me for, whatever that it is. And I started distancing myself. I started not doing what I was supposed to do. But then remember, we went to the mountain with the lady, a person that a traditional healer. So we went to the mountain with her, and then literally, I guess, like my ancestors and hers, they are connected somehow. Then I will dream of her. I will dream of her, but I remember dreaming of this other place that it was like a place where, sorry family, I just need to close the door, there's a noise. Please bear with me. I'm sorry about that. So I've dreamt this familiar spirit that I could call today. I could call them familiar spirit. Somehow they have a way of connecting. They will connect and you will see yourself or dream or have a vision, I don't know, where maybe I don't know, it's called where your ancestors are showing you where you are supposed to go and do some initiation and stuff like that. At that time, I'm like now on my own, like I'm doing the appeasing uphahla. Even though for me it's like, after I realized it's like actually it's worshipping this ancestral things or this familiar spirit. Those spirits, they know when to come and appear and then guide you. They do, literally, they normally they do. If you already invited them, you already doing what they want you to do, so they will come. They will come, literally they will come and show you things, see, and all that. You will dream, you will have those kind of dreams, see, where you dream of uh, uh, things that are related with what Obungoma is about, of which I don't know, one will say, yeah, now they are active. You activated them. I activated them. I believe so. So, family, I continue to do so and to do such. And as time goes by now, it has to come to a point where my ex is now talking about us getting back together, for him to do what I need him to do and all that. Now the question was like, if ever like it's about me and you being together, what about what our ancestors are saying? Because if this elderly, there must be ways, and there are rules and laws and morals and values that needs to be considered. Like, I don't think if my granny, my mother, or whoever my family who passed on, as I call them, ancestors, will just want me to be your sex partner. Then when you come to me, you just demand to sleep with me, and I need to do wife duties, whereas you didn't do right by my ancestors. Is that even possible? Because when I remember back then in the days, elderly people, they want things to be done in a right way. You respect them by doing right. In that regard, it means you have to go and pay lobola for me to show some respect. Not that your ancestors, because they chose me for you, as he was saying that I am the chosen one, I'm the chosen wife or the chosen partner from his ancestors. My ancestors and his, they came together for us to be together. Sorry, family. Sorry about that. For us to be together. So the question is it okay for my ancestors to be disrespected by your ancestors by not doing right? And he started saying, I'm too demanding, I'm giving him an ultimatum. And then, okay, fine, I was like, you know what, we need to involve the person, that person of which is the lady, so then she can intervene and guide us more. Then, family, it was just a whole lot of saka, because I didn't want a relationship in that manner. I didn't. For me to be in a relationship, it was something else. I didn't want to be in a relationship, to be honest. But then the family, we met and we spoke, but then things they didn't end well. Things they didn't end according to the way they thought, that they will rob my mind and make me not understand myself. Family, let's continue. My time is up. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button and share my videos. This is your lady, Timitress_Mercy. Thank you so much for watching my video. Love you so much. God bless you all.